So we've decided to install a wood burner. I'm going to do it myself and get up on the roof, put the wobbly bit down and do the job myself. This is where we're putting it, in this hearth. Ignore that, that's the cushion that we have stuffed up the chimney. But we're prepping now to actually sweep the chimney first job. We're only in a bungalow, so it shouldn't be too right. In our quest to find this wood burner that I'm going to install myself, we wanted to go and actually look at some, and that's not as easy as you think. But we then found out that Machine Mart has them, and they've got VAT free at the moment. So we're going to go and see what Machine Mart has got as an offering. This is our local one in Ipswich. Not a big one, but that'll do. Right, these two we're looking at, just examine them. The quality seems fine. Don't like the well, we got home from looking at stoves, and the stove pipe has arrived, which is really good. And now put it down the chimney and see if we can get it down. Right, so the first thing we're doing is sweeping the chimney. So I've sellotaped or taped around an old cloth and put cloths down. And we're going up and down with the sweeps. Count your brushes, that's 4 I've done. This will be 5. And just do it till most of your soot comes down. Okay, here I am. I'm going to do a bit of sweeping from the top because of the throat on my thing. So the next job we've done, having swept the chimney, is we've fixed the supplied cone that comes, or you buy one that's £5 with tape around there, so it will go down, because we've got a kink in our chimney with a bit of rope. There's a knot in there, and Erwin doors, I'm going to drop that down with that rock on it down the chimney, and Erwin doors will pull as I feed that down the chimney. I hope it'll work and get past the kink. If it doesn't, no wood burn. Well, we've got the elephant's trunk down the chimney, as you can see up there, just about. And Erwin doors stuck her head up the chimney and got what can only be described, look this way, as a little bit sooty. Right, to doing this flu job, I seem to have got animals under our feet, and it's pouring down with rain. Erwin doors is making the breakfast, and this is how we've got so far. There's the thing stripped down. I could get that on the sack barrel and lift it, but I took all the weight out. So that's where we are so far, and it needs to be a bit higher and a bit wider. Unfortunately, I can't get much wider because of the thickness of the brickwork supporting the flue, but we'll see. So we're opening up, and what I thought was a steel lintel isn't. It's just a steel plate, and you wouldn't want that falling on your foot. But I'm pretty certain we have got a lintel at that height, which will be high enough. That'll give us this bit of extra height. So that brick's all loose. Okay, so a bit more opening up needed. Right, well, we've been lucky. We've got a lintel across there. We've dropped a brick, and now I'm taking the back out because there was just a false back in here. So let's get this big bag on the go. Whoa! So this is where we're at now. We've got the hole enlarged quite a bit more. Amazing, there's 2 wheelbarrows of rubble came out of that bit. So we're now going to test fit that in to see if it will go, and then go and get the liner for the brick hole. Right, so we've got the flue down. We've enlarged the fireplace. We've put hardy board, fire resistant board for the cheeks because the brickwork was poor. This is just a temporary bit of wood wedged up so we can fill that. So we're now going to fill all this in around here. That's some old postcrete I used, but went off quickly to fit the hardy board in. So we're just going to fill this gap in now with that little former. We fill a ready to tile in here. Okay. So we've I found some old plaster. So we've plastered around the edge of it there. Hopefully the little piece of wood at the top, which is holding it in, will be okay, because the register plate isn't in yet. So we're waiting for that to go off and then get some tiles that we think will look nice in that surround area. Shickery. I suppose when others do a job, they don't get their room quite in this mess. But then it'll be Erwin doors to clear that up in a moment. Excellent. When it pops. Hey, so we've got the surround or the hole the right size now and in, and now we're just doing the tiling, but unfortunately I ran out of tile adhesive. What an idiot. So off the Wixies. Look at them there. So we've done the grouting. Erwin doors has got the lovely job of scraping off the excess grout, and then we've got to adapt the brass trim to go around it, and then that's the fireplace done. Just waiting for the flue fittings. Right, continuing with the stove fitting, we've now got the pipe and the other bits for the chimney. I've taken the fire bricks out because it's incredibly heavy, and I did hurt me back a bit putting it in. You can see it's got adjusters for the feet, but because of the Clean Air Act, and if you live in a smoke controlled area, I don't, the dampers, the thing that sets the airflow on these, are these two. This is the primary damper, this one. This is the secondary damper, and you can see that that doesn't close all the way, unlike that one. So what they've done, this is for the Clean Air Act if you are in a smoke control zone. This makes this applicable or legal to use in those areas. If you want to make it, if you're not in those areas, so you get a bit more control on slowing or damping the fire down in the wood burner, you can remove this part and just do a bigger channel there by filing or drilling, so it will close down further. If you want also to be able to put a stop on it, all you need to do, as some stoves do, is take that knob off and put some washers on there, and that'll achieve the same thing. I will probably leave it, I don't know, I may adjust it or not, but I probably will leave it as it is. Or might adjust it, I don't know. If you are going to do this little mod, you take this box off here, that box, and if you notice, that's with it in how it is stopped for DEFRA, and that's the gap. So there's that little bit of gap which keeps the fire going, which obviously less smoke. Doesn't apply if you're not in one of those zones. We've fitted most of it inside, sorry we didn't film it all, but we've now got the cutter. We're going to go and fit that up there on the chimney. Up this ladder. You like going up a ladder, don't you, Owen Dawes? We're goggled up, look. We've got the cap on, and Owen Dawes decided to clean the relics. She does things like that. It's on a bit on the piss, but that'll do. It'll vent the stack as well. Well, there it is finished. We've lit a bit of a fire with some nice dry wood, and we've closed the air down, but it's still drawing quite well. No sign of any stuff in the room. So Owen Dawes is happy with that. Are you happy with that, Owen Dawes?
Very happy.
Black cat there, well, Doodoo and Poppy likes it. So there we are, all done, all installed. Total cost, DIY £1,000. You just got to do the registrations and the building regs bit, if that's where you've got inclined, and it's all good. Yes, there we go, sitting down, feeling the warm glow. You do get, if you buy one of these, this is the first time it's been lit. We did like a small fire earlier. You do get a little bit of a burn chemically type smell just for a little while it says this in the instructions, while the various oils and things burn off that I don't know, when it's made, I suppose. Else